There's no doubt that everyone in this world will face challenges at some point or another. But just like in a war, there are some people who will always have to take on more challenges compared to others around them. Think about war in the olden times. The man that stood at the front of the line was more likely to die and had more of a challenge to face, compared to, let's say, the man standing all the way at the back. The same is true to the life of a man. It's a harsh reality that very few people are willing to admit, but the success of a man shapes his personality. Even your own close ones will find you repulsive, begin hating you when you can no longer stand to be alive. Society will tell you, "Oh, you are perfect just the way you are." But at a subconscious level, we all know that is not the case. Ask yourself, would a woman stay with a man who becomes homeless, who can't take care of himself? Even though there are some strong women out there who will stay with their man no matter what. But hypergamy will kick in at some point or another. Everyone from the woman you have, to your neighbor, to your friends, to society as a whole, they all place a value on you, knowingly or unknowingly. Look over your own life. There are men who you would look up to, and others that you wouldn't even stare a second time upon. And to no surprise, here's the harsh truth that no one wants to admit. The cost of being a man just skyrocketed. Why? Simple. Because of the false agendas around us. Take toxic masculinity, for example. You are being forced to not only play the game of success, but apologize for being a man at the same time. You are being forced to give up on your true nature. The toxic masculinity movement is nothing short of means to control you, to castrate you. It's like telling a bear to stop behaving like a bear, or like telling a lion to stop behaving like a lion. Studies have found that men have the worst mental health in society. But somehow society don't want to discuss that. Society pushes a set of beliefs on young boys and men to comprise a rigid definition of what it means to be a man. It will tell you that it's not right to be self-sufficient. It will have you believing that it's wrong to be physically attractive in a certain way and adhere to rigid gender roles, or to be heterosexual. These labels just increase the cost of being a man. You must now work on leveling up, while simultaneously blocking out such negative nonsense. So remember, brothers, it's your duty. It's your right to be yourself. Embrace masculinity and reject society's mind control. Even though there's a price you must pay for being a man, but consider it a blessing that you get to level up. Consider it a blessing that you get to wake up every day and improve your craft, to live up to your true purpose. Once you're between the ages of 15 and 18, you'll need to start demonstrating your worth. As a man, you can't wait to be mature and start a family to demonstrate your worth. Begin from today. There's a saying that you need to show up every day because you never know who is watching. For remember, a man becomes mature when he has different responsibilities to take care of. Don't try to avoid these responsibilities, for they are what maketh you a man. Avoid responsibilities, and you avoid manhood altogether. Once again, as we discussed before, consider these responsibilities a blessing. Remember, nothing stays the same in life. The responsibilities you have now will pass away and other responsibilities will come along. So before these responsibilities move on, make sure that you give it your all. Think about a father. In early days of your fatherhood, you have the responsibility of raising your children into adults who are virtuous and know the truth. If you don't take care of this responsibility now, then what happens? They grow up without proper guidance, and that responsibility of raising your children has now moved on from you. So whatever it is, whether it be studying or going to work, or providing for your family, give it your all. The Bible has a very beautiful verse regarding this that I want you to hear. It's written in Colossians 3 verse 23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Today, you are providing for your family. Tomorrow, your children will provide for you if you take on the proper burden of your responsibilities now, and don't slack off. This is what it means to pay the price of being a man. Continue to level up each and every day. We talk about this concept a lot on this channel, and that is to consider yourself as a character in a video game. You have to closely study your character like in a game. Know your strengths and weaknesses, and determine your apex values to verify your strengths, and align them with your extreme values. You have to lose some to gain some in your life. So sacrifice all the other things in your life that are not helping you reach your apex values and assisting you to achieve your goals. That's right. Success and leveling up in life always demands a sacrifice. Start by cutting out pornography, video games, and junk food. And take up exercise, healthy eating, and a craft or business that you work on every single day. You have to give up being a lazy man and step up your game and realize your problems in life. Sacrifice is what sets men apart from boys. The greatest thing a man has to do is make sacrifices, not once, but every day. And if you want to win the game of life and success, then your future is based on the sacrifices you make on the journey to that goal. So remember, brothers, even though success may seem tough to achieve, but start by changing your perspective of life. You will start enjoying the true cost of being a man. The choice is yours. Make sacrifice today to live a better life tomorrow, or indulge in short-lived luxuries today to sacrifice your better tomorrow. You may have seen people who choose not to pay this price. They might even get cursed by their own family to leave the house. On the contrary, if you pay the price, then the reward is sure to follow. People will take you as their mentor and a guide to follow. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.